For today's workout, we have got a max velocity sprints and plyos session. This is going to be a sprint warm-up that is focused on max velocity mechanics and really just focusing on shorter ground contact times and moving the body quickly, potentiating me for my max velocity sprinting session. It's 10-meter flies. Then we are going to move into some maximal effort vertical jumps. I'm just going to do some dunks here, but what I'm really focusing on here on this program is the specific mechanics of my best vertical jump approach here. So I jump highest off of my left-right approach. So if this was the testing week of the program, so this is technically the first week of the program, but if this was the testing week of the program, which comes at the end of the program, then this will be a day where I'm actually testing my maximum approach vertical jump, seeing how high I can physically jump and touch on a vertex, or seeing how high I can get my arm above the rim. So I'm going to replicate that here by doing my best approach possible. After the max effort vertical jump, I'm going to be doing some single leg bounds. These are going to be for distance, so we're looking at longer ground contact times, every single footfall, every single ground contact, longer ground contact times. And I'm trying to cover 20 meters in as few bounds as possible and maintaining fluency as well. So I'm not just trying to, maximum distance it, I'm trying to also have really good fluency on every single jump as well. Then we've got a floating heel lunge iso. I'm just going to load myself up with a barbell between the legs as heavy as I possibly can, potentially even put it on my back as well. And I'm just going to hold it for 45 seconds, once on each side for three sets, just to get all the benefits of an isometric stimulus, make sure my knees and my ankles are feeling healthy. Because I'm in my parking garage, there's limited facility to actually time the sprints super duper accurately, but I just want to show you how to get like a somewhat accurate time with limited equipment. Obviously, you'll need a tape measure to measure out so that it's actually 10 meters. And then once I've got the 10-meter distance, I'm going to put a weightlifting strap on either side of the line. And then when I watch it back, all I'm really looking for is, it's not the best to tell from this angle, but I'm not going to be able to get the whole 10 meters in if I review it from the side. But essentially what I'm going to be doing is seeing when a certain part of my body, probably in this light, is going to have to be my foot. When I see my foot has like mostly crossed the line, recording this in 60 frames a second, and then you can either count the number of frames that it takes you to cross the 10 meters and then work out the number of seconds by doing the maths, or you can just look at the number of seconds on a video, and that should give you a somewhat accurate time. I'm going to talk you through the complex that I'm going to do now. I'm going to step just before here onto here with my heel toe. So I'm going to heel toe it, heel toe, bam, bam. Then as I step off of this, because I'm coming from a higher height, it should force me to, one, elongate my penultimate step, but two, come into the ground with more force and also get lower. As I'm trying to push off of here, right, left, and then go up with the rim. So I'll do that, but also then pair it with the same thing with a vertical jump. So same thing, working on combining the cue that I'm focusing on there with my vertical jump. Because you don't have the arm swing when you're holding the ball, you really have to get the timing perfectly with the swing in order to get like the cock back, especially if you can't palm it, because if you can palm it, you can kind of like hold it with one hand, and then you can get a little bit of like a half arm swing on the way up. So you can get like at least half of the arm swing with some momentum, but if you can only hold it with two hands and then push it into the other hand. Like I put that one down in the rim a lot more, and I actually felt my wrist like pop onto the rim there. I think I just mistimed the dunk, so it didn't flush through, it still hit the front of the rim. But that felt like a good dunk. I feel like I reached the peak of my jump before I got to the rim that time, so I was kind of coming down on the rim, and as I came down, I hit my forearm on the rim. Ooh, wow, that was definitely like mid forearm that time. That felt pretty high. I mean, like, let me just get the tape measure so I can see. The middle of my forearm is about a foot, about 12 inches. So I hit the rim about here. You can kind of see the mark there actually. So there, that is about a foot, like 12 and a half, 13 inches. So in theory, that would be like a 10-7 or a 10-8 max touch. Definitely wasn't as high on that one. Oh. Man, that was kind of like higher than the previous one. What I'm gonna do now is do these with a height check on my head. Again, angle of the camera on the height check is gonna be deceiving. That felt high. That felt high. I felt like I was looking like into the big part of the net, like the big hoop there. But again, watching it back on camera, we will have to see. Haha. Whoa. In the middle of my back, balancing it, and then I'm getting into my split lunge position like this. Oh yeah, that's much more stable. All right, that's it for me today, guys. I appreciate you if you watched all the way until this point in the video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.